Hello everyone, my name is Kristina Pakhomova. I am a professional actress and the founder of Authentic Transformation Academy. I specialize in authenticity, presence, and confident self-expression in life, in business, and in high-pressure situations. And I know how confidence in communication and voice is actually built. Not the fake performative kind. People always sense fake, but real connection, real authenticity. I also understand why people with strong potential and expertise sound uncertain, lose themselves, shrink, and become smaller than they actually are. Why does the voice tremble? Why do we lose ourselves in important moments? Why in interviews, negotiations, or on camera do we fail to express our full range and forget what we wanted to say? Today, we will go through 5 key mistakes in self-expression that prevent you from sounding confident and taking your rightful place. What is confident expression? It is not about what you say, guys. It is the state of being in true contact with yourself, from which then you sound clear, calm, and powerful. And people feel it. Well, you probably know someone like this, someone whose calm, confidence, and energy naturally influence others. Oh, and people are drawn to them. I have been in the acting profession for over 20 years now as an actress, producer, and teacher. And through my acting experience and teaching, I can confidently say that more than 90% of people make these 5 mistakes. We will go through the formula: energy, emotions, body, breath, voice. EEBBV. Energy, emotion, body, breath, voice. The first mistake is not understanding how your energy works and entering important moments of your life in a low energy state. We deeply underestimate how much people perceive not what we say, but how we say it. You can walk into a meeting with a great idea. You can be intelligent, talented, highly professional. You may even have more expertise than the person sitting across from you. But if your energy is low, if you are internally contracted, if you're already in doubt, if you lack inner coherence, this is felt instantly. And something crucial happens. You begin to reduce yourself. Your presence weakens. Your gaze becomes unstable. Your voice loses authority. Your words lose weight. And people cannot perceive your true scale. This is one of the biggest problems in self-expression, because the issue, guys, is not your intelligence, not your talent or your knowledge. The issue is that you don't understand how your energy functions. You don't know how to gather it, how to enter the right state, expand your energy, how to enter the right state before the important moment, how to elevate yourself. And this is what exactly the professional actor is trained to do. So you go on stage in fear, into negotiations in doubt, into interviews already contracted, and on camera tense and restricted. And then you wonder why. Why wasn't I heard? Or why didn't the connection happen? Or why wasn't I perceived the way I wanted? Because low energy always makes us appear visually, psychologically, and communicatively smaller than we truly are. The second mistake, and probably the most controversial one, is suppressing emotions and not knowing how to be in relationship with them, how to accept them. When we experience strong emotions, we often become afraid to express them because we're afraid of their intensity. We think that if we start crying in public, for example, or show strong emotions, people will judge us, or it will just feel very awkward, right? But in reality, when we don't allow ourselves to express emotions authentically in the moment, we're not getting rid of them, we are suppressing them. And they don't disappear when we do that. They stay in the body. If we don't process them later and release them through different techniques and practices, they eventually turn into physical tension, or blocks or illnesses. Every emotion, guys, is like a wave. Imagine. It has beginning, middle, and end. But instead of letting the wave complete itself, we stop it in the middle and we suppress. And authenticity, however, becomes an act of kindness and generosity toward ourselves and others. Because when I allow myself to show up authentically, I also give others permission to do the same, right? This is why emotional hygiene, or emotional shower as I call it, is so important. Just like we wash our bodies every day, we must regularly check in with ourselves, asking, what am I feeling now? And learn how to be comfortable with it. The third mistake is disconnection from the body. Many people prepare for important meetings, important situations, purely with their mind. They think about what to say, how not to forget about what they want to say, how to impress, how to be liked, basically how not to fail. And everything happens in their heads. But the body is your primary instrument of expression. Your body always reveals the truth. Raised shoulders, tension in the neck, tight jaw, closed chest, all this restricted movement. Even if your words are perfect, people feel the tension. Real confidence is not forcing yourself not to be afraid. Real confidence is the ability to reconnect with your body and regulate yourself through it. And this is what professional actors do. The secret is not to eliminate fear, but to stay connected to yourself despite it. This is called nervous system regulation, and it can be learned. Very often, people underestimate breathing because it just seems too easy, too simple. It feels like it's just breathing, right? I'll watch a couple of videos, find a few techniques on Instagram or YouTube, learn how to breathe correctly, and everything will be fine. But breathing does not work on its own, separately from you. You cannot truly regulate your breath if you're not connecting to yourself as a whole. Because what actually happens in moments of stress, when we feel nervous, when we're afraid, when we want to be liked, when we're afraid of judgment, when we feel pressure, right? Our breathing becomes shallow and fragmented. We start to lose air, our speech speeds up, we begin to sound rushed, unsettled, and we lose stability. We lose depth, rhythm, control over the voice, variety in the voice, connection with ourselves in general. And then a chain reaction begins. Breath collapses, the body contracts. When the body contracts, the voice starts to tremble. The voice trembles, anxiety increases even more. And at that point, we try to fix everything with the mind. But it is already too late. We start to look and sound as if we're not confident, as if we don't even believe what we are trying to say. The ability to rely on your breath is a skill, and there are specific tools to develop it. This is what actors master. This is what people master who are able to sound stable and powerful under pressure. And this is what I teach in the academy. Because when you develop a connection with your breath, you stop being a victim of your anxiety. You stop hoping that this time it will somehow work out. You stop depending on your random mood. You gain a tool through which you can return to yourself. And that is a completely different level of presence, voice, and influence. We may not like our voice. It may sound weak. It may tremble at the worst possible moment. So people start searching for diction exercises, how to open the mouth properly kind of exercises, or how to speak louder, how to speak lower, how to sound confident. And this creates the illusion that the voice is something purely technical, something you can adjust like a setting. But the truth is, the voice is not a separate element. Your voice is the result of your energy, your state of being, your ability to connect with your body, with your emotions, with your breath, your inner confidence, or lack of it. And that is exactly why it reveals who you are so clearly. Because it cannot truly be faked. You may try to sound confident, but if there is tension, it will be heard. And in that moment, something very important happens. A person begins to lose trust in themselves. They become insecure. Voice is one of the most underestimated tools of influence. Through your voice, you hold attention, you create trust, you sell your ideas. We may not remember what exactly someone said, but we always remember how they sounded and how they made us feel. This is exactly what professional speakers and lobbyists use. And all 5 of these mistakes lead to the same result. We appear weak, we appear insecure. Even if we're highly skilled professionals, we sound weaker than our real level, our real potential. And this directly affects our lives. We don't get the right job, the right opportunity, the right possibilities, the right projects, the right relationships even. The level of life we actually want. Because how we express ourselves determines what we receive in life. The thing is, each of us already has everything we need. We already have energy, emotions, body, breath, and voice. Together they form a very precise and highly sensitive instrument that either works for you or against you. I know what I'm talking about because I've spent over 20 years exploring these keys and developing a method that brings all 5 elements of confident expression together: energy, emotions, body, breath, and voice. This is the EEBBV Confident Expression Method. The method is based on a combination of acting techniques, psychology, and neuroscience. And when you start working with confidence and expression on all 5 levels, a completely different quality of life opens up. You begin to unlock your true potential, because then you start sounding confident without forcing it. You stop being afraid of communication. You enter difficult conversations with ease. You hold people's attention naturally. You stop losing yourself in important moments. You begin to express your thoughts in a way that is truly heard. And you start influencing instead of just speaking. And most importantly, you begin to genuinely like yourself in your own authentic expression. And as a result, you begin to see different outcomes in your life. These are the exact tools through which my students and clients get promoted, start speaking publicly. They get interviews at international companies and they pass them. They move to higher income levels. They lead negotiations on a completely different level. They stop being afraid of the camera and step into visibility. They begin to sound like people others naturally follow, and they transform the quality of their relationships. And that is exactly why I simply cannot not invite you to my course, Confident Expression Method. This is a complete, structured system for working with all 5 aspects: energy, emotions, body, breath, voice. You will learn how to quickly elevate, access, and expand your energy, even after a long, exhausting day. When you need to show up for an important meeting, for example. You will learn how to reconnect with your body on a deeper level, so you feel grounded and confident and stable instead of tense and just wanting to escape, to run away. You will learn how to finally gain control over your breathing, so it becomes your true support. You will learn how to develop a voice that sounds deep, calm, confident, and naturally holds people's attention. So what is inside the course? The course consists of 7 video modules, each 10 to 30 minutes long. You can go through the material at your own pace at a time that works for you. In these videos, I introduce you to the 5 levels of confident expression and clearly demonstrate how to apply each technique and practice. So what's inside? 21 practical techniques that you can use in any situation at any time. A pocket communication guide. It's a simple, easy to use document where all techniques are collected, so you can build your own toolkit for any situation like negotiations, interviews, public speaking, or camera work. You will also get 3 ready-to-use protocols that you can simply follow and apply. The 5-minute protocol for when you need to quickly center yourself before a conversation or a Zoom call, for example. A 15-minute protocol that if you have time to prepare before a meeting or recording, for example. And a 45 to 60-minute protocol for important situations like a presentation on stage or an important event. These are already structured combinations of specific practices and exercises designed to bring you into the right state.